This channel and videos are dedicated to those following the Anna Von Reitz method at theamericanstatesassembly.net. So this video is going to go over jurisdictions and a couple key critical definitions that you need to know to follow this to help you understand it. So first definition we're going to go over, by the way, I'm also going to include little pop-ups in this video so you can go ahead and pause it if you like to read those, take notes, whatever you need to do. So the first jurisdiction topic I want to go over, which is the definitions. So let's start with jurisdiction. It is the power and authority constitutionally conferred upon a court or judge to pronounce the sentence of a law or award remedies for or against you. It's basically what judges do. We all know that. And the second critical definition you need to understand is presumption of law. Presumption of law, the assumption that is created by a law that exists and forces the court to make a certain conclusion. Okay? You can look up conclusion at your own leisure. Now, let's get into the jurisdictions and you'll see where these definitions fall into place. So there's three basic jurisdictions, and I'm going to include a little top video or picture here for you to understand this so you can have a visual. So the three basic jurisdictions are the air, land, and the sea, okay? And the three basic capacities that they work in, all right, are unincorporated, corporate, and incorporated, which each one of those jurisdictions can function in any one of those three capacities, giving you a total of 9. So in addition to this, there's also subsections as well to the basic jurisdictions. So in the air, you've got the ecclesiastical, right, which is headed by the Pope. Then you have the municipal, which is headed by the Pontiff. The sea jurisdiction, which is the British Crown, and the Britannic Majesty, which is divided into maritime, also known as commercial law, and admiralty law. Admiralty law is also martial law. You probably know that easier. So the land is divided into the two most important, and these are the ones that you need to make sure that you get yourself politically corrected back to. Is the land and the soil, also popularly known as the common law and statutory law. We've all heard those terms as well. So you want to be operating on the land and soil of your state, and you'll be addressing the things that impact the living people and your property and your house, your dog, your cat, your people, your neighbors, your family. So you're invoking and you're enforcing public law, okay, which is the Constitution. Now, as a U.S. citizen, you are operating in one of the foreign international jurisdictions of the sea, okay? So it's a territorial state-of-state franchise. So yes, franchise, just like Taco Bell, Target, Walmart, okay? They're part of the company, so to speak. If you want, you can go to D&B and look up the government, the United States government. It's a corporation. I looked it up, so you can go and check it yourself. So they will be addressing the affairs and assets of the legal fiction of the persons that they are enforcing their private laws, not public law, private laws, on their corporations, employees, which a U.S. citizen is, and their shareholders and other franchises and departments of this, departments of that. So what you want to do is to get yourself back onto the land, because at this moment they have one of the main definitions I gave you is the presumption of law. They are presuming that you are a U.S. citizen. So where did they get that presumption? Your birth certificate. So now they have evidence that you are both a territorial person and a ward of the state and a municipal citizen, right? Which they presume makes you an enemy combatant. All right, so you're a criminal according to them under their 14th Amendment slave laws. Okay, you're a criminal. Now, what you can do is once you're politically, your status has been corrected and you went through and followed the steps at theamericanassemblies.net. The reason you create and develop the paperwork in the first place is that you use it as superior evidence to torpedo what? Exactly, that presumption of law. You remove that presumption and they're assuming that you're under their jurisdiction, so you need to knock it out of the park right away. You remove all their presumptions of law of which jurisdiction you're in, and that birth certificate is a main source for them, and it's a two-edged sword. It's the main source for you. So even though they issued that birth certificate in your name and it serves as evidence for them, you can turn it right around, put it back on the land and the soil where it belongs, and act in the lawful person capacity which you're acting as, a peaceful American state civilian non-combatant. So you're not a criminal, and this puts you in the spot that you want to be, to have all the evidence you need to refute any claims of jurisdiction by them in any capacity as well. So I hope that helps clears things up. We start working on some more videos soon to help along with people who are focusing on the taxes. That's my next project, will be things with taxes. So check in later. We'll see if that video is up. Thanks for watching.